mine is on fractions, and I did it on, this is second grade. The standards that are going to be part of the lesson is 4.0. Students understand that fractions and decimals may refer to parts of a set and parts of a whole. They also will recognize, name, and compare unit fractions from 1/12 to 1/2. They also will recognize fractions of a whole and parts of a group. They also will know when all fractions are included, such as 4/4, the results are equal to a whole and to a 1. I did it on, they're visiting a pizzeria. It's called Fraction Action Pizzeria. And when they my first plan was to read a book about fractions. The book's called Working with Fractions by David Adler. And it's got, it's a story all about fractions, and there's even a pizza party in the story, so it kind of goes along with this. And then once they're done, I'm done reading the story, I was going to assign 2 at a time to come to the center. And when they get here, they'll start with activity 1, and it's fractions of a whole. So, hello, welcome to Fraction Action Pizza. Today I hired a new chef, Tony, and you need to help him figure out how many slices he needs to make a whole pizza. So then they'll come to the activity center booklet, and I have activities for them, and it says to take the pizzas that they made this morning, and they're these little pizzas, and they have to figure out how many slices, how many half slices make one whole pizza, and write that down. And then at the end of each one of the activities, there's a little, like a cumulative question at the end. And it says, what does the denominator of a fraction represent? So they have to tell what parts of that it represents. Then for the second activity, they're to trace the actual, like a half slice on here, 1/3 slice, 1/4, 1/6, so that's what they work with all these. And they kind of break apart, and it even has like on the back what it is too. And then for the third activity, they do, it's equivalent fractions is what they're working with, and it says like how many half slices does it take to cover half of the pan, and then the next question is this number of slices is what fraction of the pizza. So then it kind of gives them a reverse. So then the fourth one, they use these pizza counters. There's these little tiny pizzas in here, and they have like pepperoni pizza, green peppers, and mushrooms. And it says to take the 12 pizzas and put them in a box. And I have the boxes on the activity for them. And then they to do equal groups. So like 6 of the mushrooms, 6 of the pepperoni. And then it says how many pizzas are half of the set and the other half. And then they'll do it where it starts getting harder. And it says how many pizzas are in 1/3 of the set if you have 3 groups, or how many pizzas are in, you know, if they have 4 groups, how many are in 1/4 of the set. And they have to list them. And then we use the counters for the last activity. And the last activity I have, okay, I think Chef Tony is getting it now, but I would like to ask one more favor. Will you make sure Chef Tony divides the correct number of pizzas into the different boxes? I sure do appreciate your help. Grazie, Luigi. So they're basically helping this guy the whole time. And with this one, he has some orders in, so they have to figure out how many pepperonis and how many mushroom pizzas, and they put them in the different boxes, and then they have to come up with the fractions of sets of the pizzas of the pepperonis compared to the mushroom pizzas. And it starts getting a little harder. So then they start asking, out of 4 sausage pizzas, 2 green pepper pizzas in the box, what's the combination of that? What would the fraction be on that? And then if it was 3 sausage, 4 pepperoni, and 1 mushroom, what fraction of the set of pizzas is a sausage pizza compared to all the other pizzas. So it increases the intensity a little bit more. And then at the very end, for a assessment, I have them do a reflection. And it's a question, and it says, I cannot thank you enough for your help today. It was great having some extra help training Chef Tony on fractions. I think he will just be fine now. I do have one more favor. I got this last order I thought you could help me out with. And a customer ordered 2 pizzas from the pizzeria. She asked that one pizza be cut into 4 pieces. The other pizza be divided into 8 pieces. When the pizza arrived, she gave her son 1 piece from the pizza that was divided into 4 pieces, and her daughter 1 piece from the pizza that was divided into 8 pieces. Who got the bigger piece of pizza? So they have to figure that out for a cumulative activity at the end and turn that in. So that was it.